Good God, I hate to keep harping on the commodities market, folks, but, I'm having a good time here. I'm invested in it. I don't know about you ass clowns. I mean, I'm feeling so good today. I started drinking. I started, sipping on the sauce at about 1 p.m. today because I'm loving my positions in everything that I've got. I mean, everything that I'm doing. I'm taking risks. I'm taking certain calculated chances. Good calculated speculations, and I'm reaping the rewards, baby. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, look, I'm not sipping on any of that rich stuff. I got some emails from some people stating that, I seem a little pompous ass when I'm sipping on, $400 bottles of scotch on a consistent basis, and I'm popping bottles of Moet and Cristal like it's no big deal, and puffing on cigars of Opus X and, maybe a couple of Cubans. Hey, look, pal, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. So in today's Hump Day, Groundhog Day edition, what I'm going to do is I am sipping on some old grandpa's old cough medicine, literally. This is what Mexicans out here in South Texas call Wetas. This is Miller High Life, folks. I know that, people are saying, why in the hell are you drinking that Kentucky Fried Chicken piss? But it is a little bit reminiscent of my old time, my old man, my grandfather. This was a man's beer. This was a working man when America had work ethic and not a bunch of entitled-ridden pieces of gluttonous garbage. So I decided today, since I've, prospered in, many of my financial speculations, I'm going to go ahead and drink Miller High Life. Wetas is what the Mexicans call this, and the reason that they call it Wetas is because not only is it blonde, in its color, the lager beer. It's not only is it blonde, but there was actually a white blonde bimbo, sitting there advertising this on some of the bottles and on some of the corporate artwork on the packaging, that sort of thing. Well, now, folks, I don't know if it's because of Black History Month or what the hell's going on, but Wetas, I kid you not, I'm looking at the can right here. Wetas has now got a black woman on the can, obviously with some, little tank top showing off her stomach. She looks like, Venus Williams, but with some bad hair extensions, looking a little bit unbelievable, if you understand what I'm talking about. And, I don't know about how you feel about it, but I actually called in a Mexican. Down here in Texas, folks, we got a lot of Mexicans walking around out here. And I'm not just talking about illegal immigrants that are actually providing productivity in the labor force in this country, but I'm also talking about those locote vato locos. The vato loco, orale vato people, I've actually, got one of them on the horn, and I want to get their opinion on the transition of Miller High Life going from Wetas to Negras. Paco, are you there, sir, Paco?
Hey, Holmes, let me break it down to all you putos like this, eh? I used to drink Wetas all the time, Holmes. Drinking outside my porch, Holmes. I used to sit there and smoke some Buddha and shit, Holmes. And then I used to crack open one of them Wetas, Holmes. They just kick back, eh? That's how we do it out there in the barrio, Holmes. Pinche culeros out here in Miller High Life. What are they doing now? They got the fucking negra? ¿Cómo que negra? ¿Cómo que pinche negra aquí, Holmes? What the fuck's going on, Holmes?
I don't know, Paco. I mean, that's why we are here. We're trying to give you your say. I know that this is a little upsetting. I'm a little taken back by it myself. I mean, not that I'm trying to be a racist bastard here, but I'm also used to the typical Mexican linguistic terminology when it comes to this beer. I'm used to it being called Wetas. Wetas. So I'm just as bamboozled about it as you are there, Paco.
Orale, ¿cómo que bamboozled, Holmes? ¿Cómo que what are you talking about, eh? What are you talking about, Holmes? I don't know what you're talking about, bamboozled. You're talking too smart for me, Holmes. and you keep talking with all those big words, I'm going to take that as disrespect, Holmes. And if you keep talking to me like that, I'm going to have to go out there to where you're at, Holmes, and I'm going to split your wig in half, Orale, I'll take my cuete out there and shove it up your ass, Holmes.
Well, there's no need to get all huffy and puffy there, Paco, all right? I mean, why don't you smile like you got a taco or something and kick back? There's no reason to get all violent like some, Vato Loco in some zoot suit or something, or in some, flannel with the top button or something, all right? Calm your ass down. Look, have a weta, all right?
Orale, I don't like wetas anymore, Holmes. There's a negra on the fucking, there's a negra on the damn bottle, There's a negra on the damn fucking can, Holmes.
Well, just calm down. Here, let me put you on mute for a second. All right, let me put you on mute for a second there, Paco. You're getting a little out of hand. I wanted you to provide some insight. I wanted to see if you could say something about the transition from Miller High Life putting some blonde bimbo on their cans, on their advertisements, on their packaging, and them transitioning to a black girl. And now you're just getting way out of hand. You're acting as if I just took your burritos from you. I really don't appreciate it. Calm your ass down, all right? All right, take about 10 steps away from my freaking butt crack. Calm your ass down. I'm going to be honest with you. You're beginning to scare me, Paco. I don't like threats from Vato Locos, all right? I mean, I know you Vato Locos, you ain't got nothing to live for, I mean, one of the most ruthless prison gangs out there is the Mexican Mafia. And let me tell you, the Mexican Mafia doesn't really care if they go to prison. They don't care. As a matter of fact, if you send them to prison, it's like they're having a damn field day. They think it's home to these guys. So I know that you're probably related to that particular brand of individual there, Paco. I'm going to put you off mute here in a second, but what I want you to do, all right? What I want you to do is just calm your ass down, all right? Pretend you've got yourself a bean and cheese taco. I know you Mexicans love those. Let me tell you something. I'm just kidding. But seriously, I mean, bean and cheese tacos. I don't know what it is with you Mexicans and them bean and cheese tacos, man. I mean, that is a literal, artery clogging, colon clogging crap hole. And you idiots, you buy them at like 59 cents a taco and think it's a great day in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Anyway, that's a footnote. Anyway, what I want to say is, Paco, please calm down. We want your insight. This is very important because we understand that Miller High Life is, has a big demographic within the Mexican community, especially in its beer consumption. And since I'm drinking it today, I've been drinking it since about 1 o'clock this afternoon. What I want you to do is explain to me. Explain to me exactly what you feel. And I don't want to hear you talking about, Vato Loco. I don't want to hear you talking about Odale. I don't want to hear you talking about, burrito. I don't want to hear you talking about it. I want to hear you tell me in regular English vernacular what you feel. So let me go ahead and put this guy off mute here. Go ahead.
Orale, Holmes, I don't appreciate how you're treating me, Holmes. You know what I'm talking about? You're treating me like I'm fucking Rosa Parks or something, Holmes. What the hell are you doing,
Look, just calm down.
Fuck you, Holmes. I'm not going to calm down, Orale, look, I am unhappy, Holmes. Okay, let me break it down to you. I'm unhappy about this negra being on the Miller High Life can, Holmes. I don't like it, I don't like it. Orale, my old man, just like your old man, was drinking that back in the day, Holmes. When they were old school, Holmes. When they used to wear the zoot suits y todo, Holmes. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's because you're not Latino, Holmes. That's because you're not Chicano like me, but orale, I don't like this, Holmes. I'm looking at the can right now, Holmes. When you asked me for this interview, that's what I went to the corner store, Holmes. I got a brown bag. And I went to go get a tall boy, Holmes, and this is what I got, This is what I got, a negra on the can, Holmes. I got a negra on my tall boy, Holmes. I got a negra on my tall boy, What the fuck, Holmes?
Here, let me put you on mute again. Good God. I mean, look, I thought that, bringing in Paco, calling this guy would somehow bring some sort of insight into other demographics, interpretations on the Miller High Life packaging change. But unfortunately, this has turned into, Jerry Springer meets La Raza. And I don't know if I want to continue doing that La Raza stuff. So Let me break it down to you, Paco. We're going to keep you on hold for a second. I didn't really mean to make this little subject matter that intense. All right. I'm just saying that I was drinking a little bit of beer here. As a matter of fact, cheers for everybody. Cheers. Let me tell you something. That's some good beer. Especially if you put it in a glass. I know that if you're drinking out of the can or something, it tastes like Kentucky Fried Chicken piss. But if you let those hops air out of there and put it in a nice glass, I actually got one of these Bodum glasses. Now that I've been making money on all these speculations, we're going to talk a little bit more about that here in a little bit. But ever since I've been making all this money, man, I've been trying to buy the best things in life. And one of the things that I found that was very eclectic was hand-blown glasses. And I know that sounds a little sexually persuasive, but these are actually handmade glasses that actually keep the coldness in the glass. I mean, I can sit here and, have this glass sit there with whatever beverage, and this damn thing will stay cold. And let me tell you, now that I'm putting in these wetas, or I should say negras, I can't say it, I'm sorry, I can't roll my R like the Mexicans. There's negras, it just tastes better, I mean, I feel, when I taste this newly packaged Miller High Life, I kind of taste a little bit of blackberry. Let me taste this one more time. I don't know, a little bit of blackberry. It kind of tastes a little bit like Colt 45, baby. It tastes a little like Colt 45. Isn't that right, Billy D?